The first thing we're going to do is we're going to decide which side we want our house to be on and which side we want our pool. For me, I'm going to go for the super bougie thing of having like a pool hanging over the edge of the cliff, because I think that'd be pretty awesome, and this area is already pretty prime, so we have to build a super bougie house up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to come to the opposite side of where our pool is, and we're going to lay out an area that is 12 by 20. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then we're going to go up from here using our wall material, which is going to be the deep slate tile. We're going to go up 2 more blocks, so it is a total of 3 blocks tall, and we're going to go all the way around. Once you have your wall up, you're going to go ahead and choose which side you want to be the door and which side you kind of want to do like a deck and pool area on. For me, I'm going to have my deck and pool area kind of wrap around this area, so I'm going to do my stairs and entrance area generally over here. From there, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and create our floor here, and we're going to grab our birch planks, and we're just going to fill this entire square in. We're going to continue with our birch planking. On the side where we want our deck to be, we're going to go out 4, and we're going to extend this the entire length. Once you've gotten it extended, even with the back wall, we're going to go around, and we're going to go around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks. Again, making it 4 wide. If you're doing what I've done here and you're building over a cliff, we definitely want to make sure that we are supporting this. And so in order to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to grab some gray concrete, or some light gray concrete, I'm sorry. And we're going to come to this front edge, we're going to go 2 in, and we're just going to build a pillar going down. So it'll look like that. And we're going to do that. And we're going to repeat that pillar every 4 blocks, just connecting it down until you get to an area that is too long to go down. When you get to an area like I've got here, where you have the option of you can make it go down further in order to connect to the ground, or what you can do, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this back a little bit and have it run down here kind of like an arch. And I'm going to do the same thing on this other side. So now our deck is appropriately supported. On the front side, we're going to go ahead and put in our stairs. So what we do is we go 1, 2, 3, 4, down 1, 2, 3, and then down to the ground 1, 2, 3, and we want to go ahead and make this 2 wide. And then we can go ahead and fill in the area underneath the stairs as well. And then we're going to go grab our white concrete, and we're going to start working on the house itself. So we're going to come 1 block in from the stairs. So we have our stairs here, come 1 block in, and then we're going to leave a 2 wide gap for the doors. And then we're just going to bring this out so that we have 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then our block. So a total of 1, 2. We're going to bring this first wall out 10 blocks. And then on the back side, we're just going to make this a solid wall all the way along, again, to that same range. And then we'll just connect the 2 walls. And then what you're going to do is you're going to come up 2, and then you're going to go ahead and make that same shape again as the first layer, but we're going to leave a 1 block gap, so you'll end up with a shape that'll look like this. Our next step is we're going to take our gray concrete again, and we're going to place it down in the corners between our 2 layers, and then we're going to place it again on the block above. From there, we're going to go ahead and grab our white concrete, and on top of the 2 gray pillars that go over the pool, we're just going to extend the white concrete over until we can create a pillar that will match. So we'll use the gray concrete on the black stone tile wall that we had made earlier, and we're just going to bring the white concrete across. We're just going to go ahead and fill in this area over the pool area with white concrete, and then from there we're going to go ahead and repeat that same pattern once again from the first area. And then in line with this concrete section, we're going to go ahead and place more birch planks and create another floor here. Once we have our birch plank flooring in, what we're going to do is we're going to come over the pool area, and we're going to place 4 white concrete pillars. We're going to come in 1 from the edge, on all sides, so you'll end up like this. And then we're going to make these 4 tall. Then between these, we're going to place our gray stained glass panes, and those we want to be 3 high. From here, what we're going to do is we're going to come on the birch floor, and we're going to place white concrete every 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3 in the middle, place it, and then from the other corner again, in the corner, 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll end up with a 1 wide block or 1 wide gap in the middle, and we're going to do the same thing in the back. Once you have those placed, you're going to go ahead and raise this up again to a height of 4, and then you're going to connect all of the pillars. And then go ahead and fill in this entire square here with more white concrete powder. Then here on the parts where it's only 1 wide, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our quartz stairs, and we're just going to stack them like that. And repeat that anywhere that we have a gap that is 1 wide. And then in these gaps that are more than 1 wide, we're going to go ahead and place in our gray stained glass again. Once we've got our windows done on the second story, what we're going to do is we're just going to go in between these layers of white concrete, and we're going to again place our gray stained glass. To finish up the exterior of the house, we're going to grab our birch doors, and we are going to place double doors. We're going to fill the space in above it with white concrete, and then coming out of that, we are going to place white concrete in line with the second floor of windows, 4 wide and 2 long. And then you're going to connect it with some gray concrete down to the black stone tiles. Over on the side with the deck, we actually need to go ahead and replace this very center glass pane and that bottom cement block with our door. And then on each side, we're just going to go ahead and place in a cement block. One of our last steps on the exterior here is we're going to go ahead and create our pool. So to do that, we're going to go ahead and dig this area 4 wide, remove that birch planking, and then we're going to go ahead and go over here towards the front of the house. I'm going to leave 1 birch planking in, and then I am going to create a staircase that will wrap around, and we want this staircase to go down to the ground. From here, we're going to go ahead and put in the bottom of the pool. I'm going to use the chiseled quartz block, and we're just going to remove this top layer of dirt and replace it with the quartz block. For the sides, what I'm going to do is we're going to grab just some normal quartz or smooth quartz, and we're going to go ahead and just fill in the sides so that our pool will start by looking like that. Now we said we wanted to get a little bushy here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, and where we have this black stone wall, I'm going to remove part of it, but any part that I reveal the ground, I want to go ahead and make sure that we have a quartz block underneath. And then I want to go ahead and place in the gray stained glass window. So this way we have a pool that'll have a view. And then our almost last thing with the pool is we're going to come down here. Inside the pool, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're just going to place in a sea lantern in the back. And we'll grab a birch trapdoor and just flip it up and over. So the pool will be lit. From there, we're just going to go ahead and flood it. So then to finish up, we're going to go ahead and grab our black stained glass, and we're just going to create a railing around our deck. So that way nobody falls off and it looks much more classy. From here, it's all interior work. So I'm just going to leave that up to you guys. Everyone's got their own personal interpretation, but other than that, I hope this tutorial was awesome for you guys. If you liked it, drop a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, drop a thumbs down. And I will catch you guys in the next one.